like and subscribe. Pretty please. People who like their job, what do you do? Public library, everything is free. I don't have to sell anything. People come in because they want to be there. I get to help people who want to be helped, or provide an environment where they can chill and relax. They only owe money when stuff is late. Facilities, a glorified janitor. The position has morphed. I started by cleaning floors and toilets. Now, so many of my creative strengths are used. We are updating our campus, so we build furniture, construct new walls and stages, choose paint colors, engineer unique solutions for an aging campus, and so much more. I've learned electrical concrete work, welding, sound engineering, drywall, installation of floors, ceilings, doors, stage backdrops, you name it. If something needs to be done, we get it done. I love it. Seaplane pilot, charters, sightseeing, fly-in fishing, and seaplane flight training. I was a college librarian for 21 years up until recently and loved my job, interacting with students, faculty, technology, having access to any normal article or book, having a sense of helping appreciative people. It was a dream. My commute was 7 minutes, decent pay, good benefits. Library assistant here for 7 years, working at the welcome desk of a major university library. God, I love that job. It paid maybe $10 an hour and was part-time, but interacting with the patrons and sharing knowledge was so satisfying to me. My favorite part of the job was a student coming in saying, "How do I find a book?" which was a code phrase for, "I have no clue what I'm doing. How do I even use the library that I'm paying thousands of dollars for?" And I had my own little 5-minute quick and dirty crash course so that they could be up and running. What I loved was giving them said crash course, and then they'd wander off into the stacks, and from there, they'd get the books they wanted, and maybe even others that were helpful. They'd often stop by and thank me, and by God, that was the best part of the day for me. Especially in the beginning of the semester, when they would drop by and go through, and I knew that I made it so that they didn't need me anymore because they could do it on their own. Waste management. I drive a garbage truck. I start early, but there are days I'm off at noon. A full 8 hours for me ends at 1:30, and I work 5 minutes from my house. I'm in the AC all day and left alone. It's wonderful. My waste management truck driver is cool as hell. He drives up and says what's up every day, always enjoying a nice fat cigar. I'm a locomotive engineer. It's badass controlling thousands of horsepower and tons all with my hands. I love running with the window open, listening to the power working, and waving at people when they wave with more than one finger. I'm a meteorologist. I look at weather all around the world and work directly with Fortune 500 companies to help them prepare for natural disasters. Considering I've wanted to be a meteorologist since I was 5, it's a dream come true, and I feel blessed. I make replicas of dinosaur fossils for museum display. The company I work for does full-sized replicas, but I primarily work in the division that creates teeth and claw replicas and a few scaled-down skull replicas for gift shops. I have worked in zoos my entire career, mostly as a zookeeper, and now get to travel and work in conservation. Incredibly gratifying, and truly feel I have never worked a day in my life with this career. I'm currently a factory worker, making sheet metal roofing and siding. It's one of the easiest jobs I've ever had. The work is relatively repetitive, but there's enough variation to keep it from getting boring. The people I work with are kind and funny. Management actually gives a shit about us, and the benefits are fantastic. I love working manual labor. I could never have a desk job. I'm an agricultural technician. I love doing what I do. I have good benefits, a retirement that's slowly taking off, and make enough to put some away every 2 weeks. Some days, I'm not that into it, but most days are pretty awesome. I've learned a lot about working on small engines and lawnmowers. Some days I help other units with their work. We've been helping our beef unit for a couple weeks now. I drive tractors that cost more than any car I've ever been in, and I don't have anyone breathing down my neck about what I'm doing. It's been great for the last 3 years. Also, I have a Class A CDL, so when harvest comes, I have the easiest job at the entire research facility. If you find something you like, stick with it, as long as it's a viable job for where you are, and what you want from life. This will sound sad, but at the moment, I'm enjoying working as a delivery driver. For clarity, I work for a wage unlike, say, food delivery couriers who are paid piecemeal. It's well below my education level, a BA, second degree in progress, and it's nowhere near my passions. Information security, I enjoy the job, mainly because I'm gaining rapid familiarity with where I live. I get to see small businesses I didn't know existed, like the local place that grows awesome bonsai trees and interesting houses. I now know which roads are arterials, where they start and end, and which seemingly major roads are utter garbage. Edit. If you are one of those YouTubers, what readdeth the subreddits for views, please do not do so on this post, unless you ask first. Shappy loophole. I'm not technically reading this, so I think we are in the clear. I'm a loss prevention person at Burlington. All I do is stand at the door, wipe off carts, and say hi and bye to people coming in or out. Easiest job in the world. Most of my coworkers hate me for the job. I'm a social worker. Currently, I work with seniors who live alone with a disability and have no family to take care of them. I plan on getting my master's and becoming a therapist. After working construction for 8 years and getting a degree in business, I said fuck it and followed my passion, regardless of what everybody in my life said. I'm so fucking glad that I made that decision. It was really hard to get myself into the mindset that it's not too late. Once I was there though, I wasn't leaving. I put my foot down and was determined. Went to a community college, got 12 credits, working an entry-level social work job, and will be applying for my master's once this shit show of a pandemic is over, or maybe when I cave and decide to do online classes. Either way, I feel like I'm living my dream, even though I'm not nearly where I want to be yet. I'm a night shift worker at a manufacturing facility. I love being able to set all my machines, read a book, or play on my 3DS, and be by myself. Once all my machines are set, I just need to change finished parts for new blanks every 15 to 20 minutes. Before the pandemic shut everything down, I was a Broadway dresser. I got to work backstage on some awesome shows with pretty costumes and be a part of the magic. It was such a rewarding feeling. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.